Hello, hello, good evening. It is Nemi Batstone here at Nemi's Crafty Cafe, coming to you live from Cooks Creek, Manitoba, 20 minutes northeast of Winnipeg. I am an hour late this evening. I had some surprise visitors, which was fantastic. My mom called last minute, said she was on her way with my godmother and my aunt, and I was like, what? And so we had a quick little dinner per se, and yeah, it's just me because the boys were gone. So anyways, it was a nice surprise, nice quick little visit, and it's my first time my godmother's been here since my house renovations. So she really wanted to see it, and I guess tonight was the only night she could get out here, and of course have my dad drive her out here. So it was fun. It was fun. Short but fun. And so here tonight, it's still Wednesday, and Wednesdays are when I like to, it's hump day, so I like to inspire you with a few card designs. And today we're featuring the Country Birdhouse stamp set, and dies. So why don't we get started? Because I don't want to keep you up too late. But I have pre-cut as much as I could to get us going and not have to worry too much about some fussy cutting or watching me cut, because there are quite a few pieces in here. So let me flip you and give you more information. So I'm gonna put that down so I don't drop it. So let's get crafty. Okay, so just a quick reminder, I can't believe the long weekend is just around the corner already. Like seriously, where did the month of June go? This month I did start a new job, so that I get. And then we went to Fargo for my kids' soccer tournament, and my youngest got gold, and my middle one, Benjamin, they ended up losing in a shootout. I'm not a big fan of shootouts because, they're so tough as is, and it really doesn't give you a real good picture about how hard both teams played to get there. So it's frustrating per se. So, you know, oh well, such is life. But anyway, if you are there, say hello. Um, oh, sorry, I'm just trying to make sure everything's working here so I can see you. So say hello, tell me where you're from, tell me what you like. If you watch the whole video, I hope you create these, and I hope they inspire you. So just a reminder again, the emboss and cut machines and all of our bundles are an extra 10% off. So this beautiful bundle, I haven't been able to talk today, is on special right now for 57.50, I believe, regular 64.75. Just move this a bit more so we have, oh no, I have to move back. Sorry, I have to move back to get more table space. That's better. Okay, so constantly readjusting in the craft room. Um, and then as well, I have kicked off my summer promotion. So if you purchase $45 or more, any increments, then you will get that week's kit. So this week we're doing Country Birdhouse. You're going to get 6 kits, 2 of each design, to create the 3 cards I'm sharing with you. So every week if you order, and then if you register for any of my upcoming classes or events, then you also get a draw ticket. If you join my team, which is, you got 3 days left because you get an extra 20% off. So that's really 30% off. So you definitely want to sign up. Or if you subscribe to Paper Pumpkin, comment, like. Hello, Maureen. Hello, Irene. See, I can't talk today. I apologize for screwing up your name. Hope all is well and you've had a great camping trip. So nice to see you here. And thank you for commenting because you will now get a point. And those of you that were here last week, was it? Oh no, we kick off the 20th. So I didn't do anything after that. I can't remember what date it is. Oh, and I'm losing my mouse. So my mouse is not cooperating with me. 26, so it would have been the 19th, so we're just starting. So that's one ticket for Irene. And if you have a friend or somebody that places an order with me that was referred by you, then you and them get a ticket as well. Okay, and then what's coming up? So I am having Christmas in July. I can't wait for Christmas in July. We have some new online exclusives coming out July 2nd, and I am featuring one of our new stamp sets. Where is it? I thought I had it ready, but I guess I didn't. Too many distractions. So we're featuring our stamp set Greetings of the Season, and it's going to be Christmas in July bingo. So you're going to get a little kit that has 4 projects, 2 of each, so that's 8, and it will feature this stamp set. So starting July 2nd, you can pick this up, and you can have this plus your kit, and you can win more cash prizes. So we're having fun with that. It's a bingo night, and the dates are in my newsletter, and the registrations will be in my newsletters. So if you are not part of my email list, then please make sure you are. And then starting July 3rd to the 31st, we have bonus days again. So for every $60 Canadian you spend, you get an extra $6 credit back. So that you can spend in August. So that's a lot of fun. Oakley. So those are my updates for now, but this is the big one. That 10% off is huge. Okay, so Christmas or country Birdhouse comes from our Country Wood Suite. I've been loving this. I don't know if I can get rid of both stamp sets when they retire. They are just so beautiful. So is the cardstock or the designer series paper. So this one is featuring what is this one called again? Country Lace for $17. And it's 12 by 12, so we're playing with this one. Next week we'll play with this one along with Country Flowers. So I'm looking forward to that. And I believe they're just back in stock now. So that's good to hear. And if you were here with me a few weeks ago when I shared this during a Facebook Live, where's my card? I flipped my card around, so now I'm a little lost and confused. So, which doesn't take much. This was one of the projects we had made, which features the embossing folder that comes with it, and then some of the coordinating embellishments. And this one I didn't put any ribbon on. So this was one of them. But anyway, and it used that paper. And then yes, if you were here Monday, you would have seen our project and some extra cards that featured this bundle. And this was the fun card that we made. And so tonight I'll be putting this in the mail and it will go to Monica. So congratulations, Monica, for winning my prize draw on Monday. This card is coming to you in the mail. I love it. I super duper love it. I like it better than my first one. And yes, thank you for all commenting on which bird you like, because I do like that one as well. Okay, so Country Birdhouse die set comes with 23 dies. I tell you, it was hard putting this back onto this. I could not make this fit. So I'm definitely going to put this onto a magnetic set if it's something I plan on keeping in the future. Because 23 dies, that's tight. And it's, a little rough to try and keep them all aligned. But I did somehow. I don't know. I feel like I should take a picture, or I've seen them trace when you get it, so then that way you know where all the pieces go. And I seriously think I should do that. It's such a fantastic idea. We got 13 stamp sets, so we're going to use a few. Today is my quick and easies. So, I don't use every single one because we only have so much time, but we will definitely get through it. And again, if you place a minimum order of $45 with me between now and next Wednesday, I will give you a kit featuring this stamp set. All cut. So everything you see here tonight is exactly how you will get, but you get 2 of each. Okay. So let's start with an easy one, so you get an idea of how it looks. Well, I don't know if it's. Oh, I forgot to cut my designer series paper for this one. I don't know if it's really easy, but it's there. So this one features again Country Lane, which is this gorgeous paper. I'm not too sure if you. By now you would have seen it all, because there's those amazing demonstrators who we love and adore and do so much work with, making sure we are well known and exposed to all of our new products. So unfortunately, I wish Well, I really wish I could be one of those, but honestly, I work full time. So maybe one day I can quit my job and just craft all day. So don't worry, I will make sure this is in your kit. I just forgot to put it in mine. So just standard piece 4 5 1/4, featuring country lace, and then we'll take that piece off, pop it back into our bundle pack so we don't lose it. And now we have our base, and hopefully I have all my pieces. But I think I will, I should say, and we should be able to get started. Okay, so make sure you're careful when you take these out because there's always, oh, that's not the card, that's the finished card, duh. There's always bits and pieces that, my desk is crooked, that can go flying everywhere, and then I can't really, mail you this tiny little piece. So there's this little piece here, which is we're going to show you how to build this up, and that way you know all the pieces. So it was a little tricky at first for me, and then I was like, oh, now I get it. Get that out. Okay, this is our card base. I'm going to stick that in the envelope. Okay. Oh, and I'll put that aside as well with our card base because we don't need it. So what I did here was I cut out 2 pieces, one with designer series paper and one was just basic black. But then to get that center piece, there's this little donut piece that's in there, this little doodad in the dies. Where's my dies? I purposely pulled them out to show you. This little guy here looks like a steering wheel. And I positioned that as I cut it. So you could also just do it after if you're not too sure, but if you use some tape, you should be good. And that's what gets that little hole there. Sometimes, another little tip, you can cut 2 to 3 of these pieces to give it that little pop without having to use dimensionals. And then it kind of gives it that little look of extra texture there. Okay, so as a reference, so these just go together. So we're just going to grab our liquid glue. And I am going to grab my silicone mat just in case because we have some itty bitty pieces in there and we might need our fine tip glue. So let's make sure this is ready because that will suck if it's not. Love these little bottles. So if you're ever at any of my in-person events, I always have these available. They're like $1 a piece. I think they're handy and important to have. So, and very useful. And you can put your whole pack of Tombow liquid glue here right into it. So it's fantastic that way. Big glob there. Okay, so all we're going to do, I die cut this ahead of time, is we're going to stick our designer series paper. So if you don't have this paper, just use whatever paper you have. Now, when I ship you the kit, you will get these 2 pieces already cut. So you'll be fine. I die cut all the pieces. I just can't stamp. So I die cut as much as I can for you. There we go. So that's that piece. And then this piece here goes here on the bottom. So you could do that in a wood grain color, whichever color you want. But I just chose to stick with black. But for anybody that might be a beginner here and doesn't have a ton of supplies, or you don't have this designer series paper, you could just do the same color. Now you can also color it. Some fun technique ways to turn that into something that looks more wood grain. Now, there you go. There's that. So I just want to make sure this is for my sentiment. Okay, so now this guy here lines up at the top. So if you'll notice, there's these little grooves on the end, and that's to help you figure out where your piece actually goes. So for this, I'm going to grab my tweezers again, just to help me. And I'm going to use my liquid glue. So nice to have a silicone mat handy. If you don't have one, you can add it to your order. We sell them as well, and they're quite handy, and they're nice and small, just enough size to deal with objects and letters and stuff, and easy to take with you to any event that you may have. So liquid glue is super handy because we can adjust it, move it around. and then make it, it's very pliable and fits. Now we have the skinny piece. So this skinny piece is this die here. And then we have the gable kind of look, but I'll use that on another card. So right now I'm just showing you how to use those two. And you could use this bow to have it hanging from there if you wanted to at the top right here, but I just chose not to. And then you have this piece here, which I shared with you on another card, which you can put here at the bottom, which would be the stand. So those are just ideas for you, but we're keeping it simple. So if you are an avid stamper, you got a lot more options to work with. Okay, so now this one I'm definitely using my skinny glue, and I'm hoping, I thought I had it going. Come on. You were there. I tested you. So I might have to stick a pin in there. Guess it dried quicker than I thought. Hang on a sec. Let me grab my handy dandy pin and poke a hole in there just to get any clots out of the way. There we go. Oopsie. Don't want to lose my pin. And then I step on it or poke my hand on it. I think I already did that already though. Okay, let's make sure. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so nice and easy. Love this fine tip. So now we do sell a fine tip glue pen, but I really like our liquid glue. It's a little thicker, and so plus the different drying times give me more flexibility. So that's why I prefer it over our Stampin' Up version. Now, to each his own. I know I should promote our products, but this just works way better for me as a stamper. So pick whichever one you like. Okay, so there you go. I know I have that upside down, but it's so much easier to assemble that way. There you have it. That is our card. So we can, we'll get our only stamping done because I've already pre-stamped. So I've pre-stamped our bird. So if you were here on Monday, I showed you this little trick about taking small pieces and adding them to a piece of reusable tape. And this bird, we are going to color with Misty Moonlight and Smoky Slate. So I'm going to take that Smoky Slate and pick a bird. Don't worry, your bird will be in your pack, but I just kept them out so I can prep them ahead of time. And we're just going to color this whole bottom half of the bird because I really like the two-tone version. And then I'm going to take light, Misty Moonlight as well. Ugh, there we go. And we're just going to color the top half of the bird. So cute. This was quite a popular stamp set. Well, the designer series in collections in this suite were very popular. And we're on back order, so it's nice to see that it's back in stock, I believe. And I did check stock levels because I wanted to make sure when I do my team update today that they're aware, but there's still quite a few that are on back order, so it's nice to see that everybody's loving our products and having a ton of fun with them. And our online exclusives are so cute. I'm still waiting for mine to arrive. So as soon as it does, I am so pumped and excited to get that, to share that. Okay, I just ordered the travel kit as well, this travel kit online exclusive kit. I thought it was super cute. I think I need that gray again, so I'll put the gray back. Oh, and then I colored the beak with dark peach. You could also use pumpkin pie or whatever, but new in colors, gotta use them as much as we can. There we have it. And then for the feet, I also did there we go, in the dark peach. Okay, so our bird's gonna sit there. So now we have our bird. We got rid of our center. We've got that assembled. So those are the basic pieces to create this. And then we're just going to do our sentiment. So there are three, I think we talked about this on, yeah, there are three sentiments. So we're going to use all three. And I like to turn my piece. Sorry, my piece is like a little crooked there. Apologies. Use that DSP for my, oh, did you? Oh, fantastic. Hey, did you share that on our page? I can't remember if you shared your daughter's wedding card. So I think you did. I can't remember. Anyway, and your dress is beautiful, by the way. And we're just going to add that right in the center, like so. And I just used happy birthday. And then we're just going to trim the edges so that we are centered. So the piece I will put in your kit is super duper long, so you have an idea where it goes, so don't panic. Now, before I do that, I'm going to make sure I give myself enough space to turn this into an end. So we're going to add some, probably about there, just so I roughly know. And then I'm going to take my scissors, my paper snips, and just go right down the middle. Now, if you have a tag punch, which Stampin' Up! Used to sell and no longer does, you can just do this with a tag punch. You don't have to do it by hand. But for those of you that don't, this is the most simplest and easiest way. I'm a righty, so I gotta use the right side to do it. So you just go down the middle. This one's too long. So what I'll do is I'm just gonna fold this so I kind of know where to go. Right about there. Okay. So you just go down the middle, or eyeball it, and then to the ends and to the top of your cut. See? Super simple. So then we'll do that again on this side. All right. Oh, my boys are home. And when they see all the yummy Filipino goodness that was delivered, they're going to be wanting to eat it all. So good thing I ate my share. Okay, so that's going to go there. But before we do that, I'm just going to add some ribbon. So I guess we could pop it on there right now. Yeah, let's just get it over with. Oops, I forgot to turn my mute button on my iPad. Where is the mute? I think it's that one. Nope, that one's louder. There we go. Okay. So we're just going to add some liquid glue on the back there. I chose to go flat because on this card, now you don't have to, on this card, I have ribbon and the bird popping up. You don't have to though. So you do you. Is that how they say it? You do you. Okay. So we're going to use Baker's Twine Essentials pack. And in this pack, we have 5 colors, sorry. And we're going to go with the gray. I was going to use the brown, but I think we're going to go with I think it's Smoky Slate is what it is. And because it matches. And we're going to wrap the twine around. So I'm going to wrap twine about 3-5 times, whatever you like. And we're going to leave a tail because we want that tail to make our bow. So I'm going to leave a little bit there. And then we're just going to wrap 1, 2, that's 3. So let's see. Yeah, 3 looks good. I think I did it 5. So let's see what 4 looks like. Oh yeah, 4 looks good too. So 3, 4, 5, whatever your heart desires. And we're just going to pull that through. And then we're going to tie a bow. Now let's make sure I have enough. So I think in your pack, I put in like 36 inches, like way too much. But, I just like to make sure you have extra. So if you want to wrap it 5 or 6 times, then you have that option. Just have to make sure you had enough. Okay. And of course, because you're all watching me, I can't tie a bow right now. That is normal. Get that going there. Come on, fat fingers. You can do it. Wait. Oh my, what's going on? Let's try that again. Okay, make that a little smaller. There we go. So you will get that ribbon in there. Now, I don't include the embellishments, but if your order is $60 or more, then you will get the embellishments that with your order, or I will gift you that as a thank you for placing a $60 or more order with me. Okay, which is the smoky slate, the coordinating, which is part of this suite. The basic gray and smoky slate. I mean, these are fantastic with any type of product you are using. Okay, now you have 2 colors to choose from, 2 sizes to choose from, so you can take whichever one you want. Just give me a second here. My iPad is, I can't see your comments because it's popping up all these other notes and reminders. Go away. Okay, there we go. One there and one there. Beauty. Now, all we have to do is assemble. So our bird is going to sit right here. So I'm just going to pull that over a little and we'll sit here. Or you could put the bird over here opposite me. I think that was where I put it there. This one, yeah, let's put it on the other side. I mean, like I said, it's your card. Do what you like. Okay, we're going to need that again. So we'll just leave that out of the packaging. Where's our card base? Oh yes, we put it over here in the envelope so we don't forget. And we'll move our assembled piece over. So standard 4¼ by 11, poorly folded. So let's get this straight here. And we'll use our bone folder. There we go. And then we are good. Beauty. Okay, grab our glue. You can use whichever designer series paper you like, or maybe you want to go tone on tone and use our Timber 3D embossing folder, or Brick 3D, or the coordinating eyelet, I think it's eye folder. You could use that one as well, and then we're good to go. Okay, so now we're going to pop this up right like so in the center of the card. So like I said, you could add the extra pieces along the top or the bottom there. That's in your bundle. Then I just dropped my embellishments on the other side. So let me go run and get that. Drop my pack. Sorry. Maybe I just won't put it at the edge. Now, since we got dark colors on here, I am going to use our basic black Stampin' Dimensional. Just because it's black on gray. And I know not everybody really looks underneath, but I do. So, or I might. We'll add that there. So we're going to add, you put as many as you like, but I feel like I just, like, you know, what, 6 is plenty? Okay, lucky number 7. How about that? Okay, we'll peel those off. So so this is just using designer series paper, right? So patterned paper, any patterned paper you want. And it cuts so nicely with the die and creates such a beautiful backdrop. I like the solid light color. And you know me, if you've seen my project so far, you know I'm big on tone. So that's why you see this like so. And there we go. And we'll put another piece here. Now I'm going to double stack this because it may land here on the side right here. So we want to make sure we're even because we have a dimensional and another, so we have to make sure this bird is even. Okay, so right about there. And there you have it. And then you could stamp the inside with hoping you have the best day ever or a different sentiment of your choice. Really up to you. Or you could even as well add some flowers. And then there's that wood grain, which you could easily do, or that stamp that creates wood. You could easily put that. That's some beautiful splatter that can be easily added as well. Okay, I'll put that there so I have accessibility to it. That is card number 1. So like I said, you'll get 2 of these in your kit and then you are good to go. So I hope you enjoyed that quick and easy design, but beautiful and elegant. So I shouldn't really call it quick and easy because it isn't quick and easy. There's quite a bit to stamp there. Okay, so let's do an alternate, which is what if I don't have designer series paper or the one I want, then you can just stamp. So we'll do that. And then this beautiful little die set comes from our, because we don't have frames in this stamp set, comes from our Unbounded Love. So it's this little guy here in the corner. Yep. And it'll cut out your 2 pieces for you. So it does the magic in one shot. So we're going to stamp that, and we're also going to stamp our image and another bird. So let's get our pieces out of this one. And there's all your pieces. So they'll be laid out in your kit like so. And we'll slide all of them there and get this out of the way and put it back in the envelope so we don't lose it. And then I clean up my workstation a bit here because it is messy and I don't want to lose things. Okay, so this is a polymer stamp set. So we're going to need our mat. If you don't have one, then you could use your silicone mat, or if you have the glass mat, your glass mat is fine as well. So I'll put that in the corner again, like so, and we'll get stamping. Now, I am not good at stamping on die cuts. Now, if you don't have this, you can just draw a couple circles and 2 straight lines because you see quite a bit of it is covered already. But that in here is one big stamp. So we'll pull that out. It's a one big huge stamp, seriously. Look at that. Super duper cute. And we're just going to lay it down, let it lie flat. And I am going to try my hardest to make sure goes on there straight. Now, I'm not going to worry too much. And so, like I said, if you don't have this stamp set and you place a $45 or more order with me and I give you this kit, just draw your lines in 2 circles or just 1 circle. Doesn't really matter because I can't, your stamp set's not included. Or you buy it and wait, and when it comes in, you just go to my YouTube page, look for Country Birdhouse, so that you can follow along and pause as you go along to create it yourself at home. Okay, so here we go. Wish me luck. I'm going to try and make sure I'm lined up straight, including my tip, and I'm going to press down. Oh boy. I'm always amazed at demonstrators and stampers out there who can just do that. And meanwhile, I'm like, I can never get it straight. Oh, not bad. I'm off down here, but that doesn't matter because we're covering it anyway. And I'm a little off up there, but again, not so bad. A little here, but those are the only things you'll see. So we are good. Good enough for me, I'd say. So we're cleaning that so I don't lose it. And we're going to take that crazy large detailed stamp and put that back in the box. Excuse me. You know, I think one of the reasons I like this set is, I always like to do name tags when you come to my retreats. I guess it reminds me of one of those name tags we did. So, actually, you know what? I still have it here. Let me show you. Sidebar. So one of the name tags that I gave at one of the retreats was this guy. And I don't know, it reminds me of the birdhouse, but it really is just a house. And I just had a name bow, and I think I put a couple gems, but I guess I didn't finish mine. But anyway, that's one of them that everybody got. So they knew where their seat was at the retreat. So our upcoming retreat is at the end of the month of September. It's the big one, and it is for 3 days, $159. And you get a minimum of 4 feet. Now I say a minimum because depending who you say, who you want to sit beside, that can be a full table to yourself, or it can be, oh, you guys have to share because your group's too big. So that's usually why I say, you know, a minimum of 4. And it also depends on how many people attend. So that's the other big thing. Now we need our beautiful bird, which will be in your pack. It's not separate like I just did there. Just a reminder. And this one I did smoky slate. I like to do the belly first all the time. I don't know, it just makes me feel better. So this time I'm going to go a little higher and just less wing. So it looks like the bottom of the half of the bird. And then I'm going to do my smoky slate along the rest of it. Okay, there we go. I seriously can't wait till one day Sunday we get doors on my craft room. I'm calling it my craft room, which is really our sunroom, because I've kind of taken over the whole space. And really, I could put another table in here and we can all craft together. Wouldn't that be fantastic? I think so. Okay, I'm gonna wrap that. I'm gonna add a little piece in there to give it some flair and blend that a bit. Kind of went out a bit more than I wanted. That's okay. I just want his wing to be a little brighter. Then we're gonna grab that peach again, and I don't know. So we have chickens, and they've grown so much. We have baby chicks, and we have hens and roosters, and they've grown. The chicks have grown a lot, and then the rooster and the hens outside, they're so big, but they tend to come to our windows. I have no clue why, and sit there and watch from the outside. It's kind of eerie, but I get it. They probably miss us and want to be inside the house, but they have to stay outdoors. Anyway, coloring that bird reminded me of them because one of them has bright orangey yellow. I don't know. They're not called feet, are they? What are they called? But super bright, and they're so big. It's like they've got big feet. Okay, so I'm gonna pull out my silicone mat. So this one we're adding in that little other piece that we didn't use on the first card. So again, going back in with our tweezers and our glue. And I'm going to flip mine upside down because I find it easier. You can leave yours right side up if you find it easier. But I find it a lot easier this way. And then I can line that up on that end, the tip, and then this end over here. So if those two ends are lined up well, our tip should be perfect. There we go. Now, we put in that silver piece, remember, on that first card? Well, now we're going to go in with the pink. Here we go. So just going to add a little bit of glue. So this is pretty in pink, so you'll get a piece of that. Now, I think I put too much, so gotta love the silicone mat. Takes care of it for me. And it's going to go right into that corner, just like we did with the first card. Oopsies. And right into those other two corners there. Perfect. Okay, not bad, not bad. And then this sits right on top. So it didn't turn out too bad. My lines are, pretty good. Oh, this might be a mistake. Yep. Oh, doable, but I just got a little too much. And then again, right into that corner, go down into this corner and this corner. There we go. Stretch it, pull it, like that. And that's our top. There you go. So that's how those three pieces layer together. Now, I did one card where I actually added double layer, like three pieces of that, so it stood out like it was, in dimensionals or something, and it looks so much better. And I don't have that card because I created that card for a birthday card. And of course, I forgot to take a picture. Better yet, I should have made a second one. I tend to forget always to make a second card. I don't know why. Hello, Barb. You're not late, trust me. It's all good. So we're going to move our silicone mat out of the way, and we're going to bring in our card base, right? And then we're going to put that on there like so. And then there's a piece of white sitting here somewhere. Where is it? There it is. That is in your kit as well. That'll go on the inside. So you could stamp that all you want. I always just like to leave it blank. And then when I'm ready, I decide whether or not I want to add a sentiment or add a speech. So, like a personal message. Okay. So you'll also notice this week we're limiting our colors because, not everyone has everything. So I like to make sure you can work with what you got. And again, all these pieces will be cut for you. So we're going to go like so. And this time, because I want to put a double knot up there, I'm just going to glue this straight down because then it might be too poofy. And when you mail it, could be a little bit of an issue. So just to be safe, we're going to lay this one flat. Okay. Okay. And we're just going to pop that like so. I'm using the lines on the designer series paper as my guide. And then we'll grab those black dimensionals again. So this one, we won't have to put the extra because our base is flush. I'll add that. Okay, I'll just add a third on the bottom, a little mini. So I like the fact that the black Stampin' Dimensionals comes with your regular size and then your minis. And then we'll stick this bird here. And then this one here is our frame, which is going down here. So I'm going to use my tweezers again and my silicone mat. Pick up some of that extra glue if I can. It's already dried up. Dried up. Yeah, it's dried up. So we'll add some more using our fine tweezer set. Ooh, time to reload this one. There we go. Doopily doo dah. There we go. And then move that out of the way. And add that in the corner here. Like that. Okay. Excellent. And again, if you are comfortable with the placement of your designer series paper, you can use that as a guide. And then we're going to grab some white dimensions I had sitting here. These are my black ones. And I pulled the white ones out. Where was it? Okay. I know I pulled it out. I just don't know where I put it. Because remember, I said I dropped it, so then I dropped both packs. But not a big deal. So we'll flip this, and then we're going to use dimensionals for this one. So it pops up. Like so. Okay. Now, if you don't have this sentiment, just find whatever sentiment you have that's nice and small because if you don't have this stamp set yet. And then we're going to go into our essentials pack and grab that white one and do a double bow. So you're going to fold it in half, do a bit more just in case, and get our bow going here. Gotta pull 2 strings through this time. Yay! Got that one right this time. Come on. Pull that down so our bows are even. Excellent. Then grab our scissors. Cut. You know, I was in Fargo, and I hate to say it, I'm embarrassed to say it, but I didn't even go to Hobby Lobby. I was like, what? How impossible. But I just had no time. We were there the whole weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but we watched 5 soccer games on Saturday. So it wasn't until just not enough time in between each game. Because, they have to be there half hour before every game. So really, we only had 2.5 hours. Not enough time, and then we still had to eat, had to get the kids all fed, made sure they were relaxing, and then I wanted to nap because the heat was so hot. So anyway, didn't make it. So I think we need another road trip to Fargo. There we go. Okay, now we're going to grab the light, right? Okay, you know what? We'll twist it up. We'll do both colors. So we'll grab dark, which is our basic grays are dark, right? So you understand when I say dark, I mean basic gray. Or sorry, yeah, basic gray. And then we'll grab a small smoky slate. We could even put one right there if we wanted to. And then we'll do 2 more on the side. So we'll grab 1 and go opposite. 2. There we go. So there's our cute one. So we are done 2. So there you go. It always helps when you actually have, all your die cuts cut for you. You just go faster. So again, there is a white piece of cardstock that you just put on the inside of the card. Stamp it with whatever you like, and we are done. Okay, I'm going to put that in the envelope so we don't lose it. And now we're on to number 3. So remember, you get 2 each of those, right? 2 each of those? 2 of each design. Okay, so this one's a little off because I wanted to show you how to use the other pieces and not so much focus on what's, that birdhouse, right? Because we did 2 birdhouses, 3, if you include this one that I shared a few weeks ago. And then if you go back to Monday's video, you'll catch more samples in that one. Okay, so this one uses my favorite new color, or is it a color? Basic beige. Okay, I don't think I'll need my tweezers, so I can put those back. Okay, but we will need our take your pigtail. So this one is a landscape sheet, and I did put extras because I just did 4 of each and said screw it. I have to punch them all out anyway, so you have 2 extra flowers. So you can put those 2 extra flowers on the inside. Okay, now, simple, because we don't have any coloring, just 1 piece of stamping to do. And that is on this one. So what I like to do on this is I gave you a strip, and I like to stamp as far close as I can to this side, because if you look at my card, it tucks in underneath. So we want to make sure we have enough room to tuck that in. And this piece is plenty big that I give you. So see, it fits perfectly. So then all we're doing is snipping off that end. So maybe I think it's the same length that I put in the other kits. Probably is. Okay, so last one. So we're going to grab that long sentiment that says, hoping you have the best day ever. And we're just going to add some basic black, right? Who does not have basic black? Now you can pick any color you want. And then we're going to, like I say, line that up to the corner as much as we can. And as straight and centered as we can. Okay. Man, that hoping, I think I'm putting too much there on that HOP. So I'll have to make sure I'm lighter on that end every time I stamp it. Okay, I'll put you back in the pile. Okay, now we get to color our last birdie. Let that dry. Put that where that belongs. Put you back over there, over there, over there, over there, over there. And you go over there. Okay, so this one I believe I used Pool Party and I could not find my Pool Party blends. They are roaming around here somewhere. So I'm going to use on this one Balmy Blue. I don't know where I put them, honestly. So we're going to go with Balmy Blue all the way through the body. So you can tell based on my sample that it is a slightly different shade of blue. And then we're going to go in with the dark and add some fun accents where we think it could use some really noticeable shading. Notable. Hoy, okay, I speak. So, how many of you are taking an extra long weekend this weekend? There is quite a few people at work that is taking an extra long weekend. And, you know, part of the see, I can't speak. Part of the other reason they're taking an extra long weekend, with it being Canada Day, is it's also grad season. There's been so many beautiful pictures on Facebook that everybody's been posting of their kids graduating. It's hard to believe they've all grown up so fast, so quick, and are now adults and hopefully moving on to a beautiful career path that'll bring them joy. So it's super cool. Okay, even my boss had to take this afternoon off because his daughter's grad was today. So I thought, oh, that's so cute. So lucky. Okay, so now this one's probably the easiest. We probably should have did it first. Got some smudgies on that one, so I'm gonna go this way. And get that puzzle. Just gonna layer on here. So we're just gonna take, now look, see if you can do gray. This is why I stuck to smoky slate, because you got that beautiful gray along the back of these gorgeous designer series paper. So if you want to flip it, by all means, flip it. Really, it's your card, up to you. There you go. Oh, shoot, I forgot to put this on. Okay, that's okay. We're good. Because I always like to make sure first. Now, we're just going to cut a small slit because we don't need a deep tag or deep banner. We want a short banner this time around. Okay, I went a little too much, so we'll curve that up. Oh yeah, there we go. And I'll just trim it. I'm right-handed, so that's why I keep flipping my paper, and I find it easier as right-handed to make sure that I get it. Now, like I said, if you have a tag punch, just use a tag punch. So much easier. I have one, but they're no longer, it's retired, and it's sitting in my corner over there, and I'm too lazy to go get it. Okay, so here we go. Again, just add that liquid glue. But as you can see, you don't need a fancy tag punch. All you need is a good pair of paper snips. Right? There you go. Oh, we still need that for the bird. Okay. So now I'm going to pull in my embellishments. So I'm going to put my ribbon first so I know where I'm going. And so we're going to use the coordinating basic beige, of course. And I think I put a 24-inch So 24-inch in your kit. So that will give you way more than you need. Again, because you never know. Everybody's different. So you want to make sure that your ribbon on the back side here is flush. So we're going to pull that over, right? And pull this over. So yours won't be attached to the ribbon roll, obviously. And then we're going to tie a bow. So this is the one time I actually don't I usually cut my piece. But the reason I don't is because we have the ribbon showing and exposed on both sides. Okay, I have too much now, so we'll pull some of that back. We'll fix that. It's loosey-goosey anyway, so we're fine. Tomorrow is the last day of school for my kids. I don't know about the rest of you, if your kids or grandkids are out tomorrow or not, but mine are. So they technically, tomorrow is their last day because apparently Friday is a PD day. And so technically, we're done tomorrow. There we go. Now, as you can see, I like my long tails, so I'm going to keep this nice and long there and long up here. That's just me. And if you want, you can add a glue dot on the back there. Like that. So we are good. Now, you can see it. You can see the back. And I'm just going to slide it a bit more. So we have a little more space there. Oh, I'll flip it. Flip it that way. There we go. Now we can see our sentiment better. And then we'll add, oh, my screen is going cray-cray. Our flowers. What's the word I'm looking for? Wait. Okay. So we'll add a flower. I'm just going to add a dimension, mini glue dot to the middle and stick one there. And then Petunia pop. Stick one there. Right about there. And then we're going to add one of the big ones. Oh, I'm missing. Okay, I'm going. Like, where's my other big one? Oh, there it is. Like, I know it's here somewhere. Oops. So then we'll add this. Again, I just find it easier using mini glue dots. I don't know how people can do it without, but I mean, my hands get too sticky if I use liquid glue. Stick that one up there. And then, so 1, 2, 3, 4, you always have to do odd numbers. So we're going to take another one over here, close the gap there, and then we'll close the gap along the bottom. Stretch the card by adding some down here. Okay. And then we have 2 more pieces left over, which, like I said, you can add to the inside of the card. Okay, so let's grab our smoky slate in basic gray again. And I see my camera has gone, my internet has gone crazy and not working properly. So hopefully we are still live because I cannot tell. And we'll put a couple there. I'm using the big ones because I feel like the big ones need a little bit of love. And one up there. And then you could put a few little ones if you want, but I think that's plenty. I mean, okay, fine. Let's do more. Okay, I'll use the itties. So we'll use the itty bitties, and I'll put one on that one. And then I'll put one up top. I'll use the darker color over there. Now I feel like I have to move this guy down a bit. There we go. Done. There you go. Oh, our bird. Not done. Oops. So again, I'm going to use a mini glue dot because he's nice and small and I don't want that mess on my hands. Just because I don't like all that stickiness. And add that there and that one there. Okay, and then we'll put our bird right there, like he's sitting on that banner waiting for some attention. Okay, there you have it. We have 2 cards. Oh, I forgot my white on there. Sorry, forgot my extra bow. I'm like, what? Why does that look different? So, extra bow. This I only gave you like, that's why, because I'm right-handed and I flipped it and put it on the wrong side. So I only gave you 9 inches. So just so you have a rough estimate as to what is what, in case you're, and if it's too much, then, just tie another bow. Tie it around the bow a few times. There we go. La la la. I have so much white anyway, so I'm not too concerned. There we go. There we go. Voila. Okay, we are done. So there you have it. So tell me which card you like best. So we have this one here. So you can see I use Balmy Blue versus the Pool Party. And I just gotta pull these out of the envelopes again. We have our cute little birdhouse, right? And then, oh, there's my dimensionals. Found those. And where's my third finished card? The one that we just finished. What the? I thought I put it on the top of, oh, there. See, I put it on the wrong shelf. So then I couldn't find it. And then there's our other one. So yeah, let me know which one you like the most. In the comments. I cannot see your comments at the moment because it's not showing up properly. So we only have a few days left, like I said. So don't forget that this bundle is on sale for $57.50, and you can enjoy that extra discount if you want. If you'd like to also be a demonstrator and sign up, then you get it at that price plus the discount. So you get 30% off. So that's something to look forward to. So you have that, and then we have our summer promo, Christmas in July coming up, and then as well for July we have our BOGO days, bonus days. Bonus days. So let me know if you like the beige card or you like the gray, smoky slate gray birdhouse, or if you like the designer series paper one. So thank you again for joining me. I will see you this weekend. Happy Canada Day if I don't. And thank you for catching the replay. And feel free to share it if you like. And if you do have it, do share with me which one you've created and had some fun with. So have a great day. Happy Stampin'.